Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Brandon here back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at 5 hotels or resorts in Durango, Mexico. Durango is the capital of Durango, which is the state inside Mexico. And we're pretty much in the center left here. Um, it has a population of about 600,000 to 700,000 people. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at 5 hotels or resorts and grading them out of a grading system of 5 categories and 5 stars. For the first category, we're going to be looking at location. For the second category, it's going to be style or what it is. Third will be some pictures. Fourth will be some reviews. And then lastly, 5, some curb appeal. A quick glance at Durango with Google Street View. We do have quite a bit of options, so I think we'll get pretty good with the Street View today. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, so for the first place, we actually found a motel. It's in the southwestern part of Durango, so just outside the city here. It is Motel Jardin or Jardín, if it is Spanish J. Um, 4.5 stars, 300 reviews. Does it have a website? It does not have a website. What does the first review say? Let's take a glance at the first review. Single room, affordable price, food, resting, cleanliness. If you want to have a great time with your couple in a nice clean place, you're in the right one. And also great rates. Uh, uh, we'll get to the reviews, but right off the bat, a red room kind of looks like, not gonna lie, a sex dungeon. So let's see what this is all about. That's the street view. So we had that one room that was all red. This one has some yellow themes with it, maybe an orange on the wall, leather sofas. This would be the bathroom. Street view, well, view of the street, I should say. A glass divider. Um, no difference between the floor and where the shower is. Wall decal. This is the other side of it. 2 balloons, a box of pizza, whatever's on TV. Those could be bags of water as well. That's the vibe. A black black toilet. I guess that's it for pictures. So not a whole lot of pictures. This is kind of weird. Had some newspaper on the wall. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at some reviews. So we saw the first one, it gave it 5 out of 5. Again, it talks about pretty much coming here as a one-night getaway. Single room for $350 for 5 hours, which seems very cheap, and the place is decent for the time. In my room, the sheets were stained, but they looked worn, as if after washing them, the stains hadn't come out. From then on, everything was fine. The shower water was cold, but I'm used to bathing with cold. So it can be a little scuffed at times. Price quality ratio is excellent. Perhaps they could improve the lighting, heating, and all rooms having a Kama Satro chair. What is a Kama Satro chair? Am I gonna regret looking this up? Oh, it's one of these things. Okay. So we get what he's conveying. Highly recommended, affordable prices, part of 4 stars. Excellent service, affordable prices. Um, the room I assigned was scary. You can hear noises and see shadows of people. That made me quite uncomfortable being 18. Good quality, good place, affordable pricing. Lost something and called them, they improved. Good communication. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5. Good price, good price. Good information, good price, service was good. Alright. Um, I think we've seen enough here. Very bad service. What? Um, we ordered a bottle of water and it never arrived. Well, Oh well. Okay. So lastly, Hotel Niagara Auto. Lastly, let's take a look at some street view. I'm pretty confident we're gonna get some right on the main street here. That's our place. So, very interesting. Oh, come on. Okay. We have signage, which is good. Split cheeks and a butterfly. Um, but I'm assuming they own all of this. But also, this is all brick though, so I'm not entirely sure what they own. Um, how long has this place been open? Oh, we have quite a bit of street view. Let's go to back 2009. Oh my God, it was still the same thing. Holy smokes. Well, now we know. That was undeveloped, so that can't be it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What does it say? Hacienda de Sol Hotel. They're building a rival hotel that never took off. Huh, joke's on them. So that is going to do it for Street View, and that is also going to do it for the Motel Jardin or Hardin. Let's go ahead and give it our review. So for location, uh, just on the outside of town, looking for a lover's escape. I would say probably like a two. Yeah, I would say like a two. For style or what it is, I would probably give it a four. Um, Location also playing a part. It is a lover's getaway. It's a cheap motel for the price. So yeah, I would say that's what it is, but it could be something else going on. You never know. For pictures, the pictures did okay. This is Street View. But the pictures showed us some of the rooms, some of the bathrooms. Like it does look like it's a clean place, but there's also other stuff to the place as well. So, but bathtub, shower, like you're not staying here on a business trip. No way. So I think the pictures conveyed that. Pictures will probably give a three. There wasn't a whole lot of pictures, but what we did saw was good. What we did saw was good. For the reviews, I would say the reviews of four. People enjoyed this place for again what it is. Good communication with the staff on returning things, but one time they didn't bring a bottle of water, so that's why we're gonna knock off a point or two. But that, yeah, I would say a four is respectable. And then lastly, for curb appeal, we're going to give that probably a four as well. That was a pretty good curb appeal. We got to see the building, we got to see it through multiple generations as well. That was pretty good. And not only that, but it had signage. It had at least it was a visible building, which you'd be surprised. So we're gonna give that a four. And with that being said, that is going to do it for our review of the Motel Harding. And on to our next place. Okay, so for this hotel that we found the Hotel Durango. What better hotel to look at than one named after the city? But we can see it has 4 stars, barely. 700 reviews, but this one's a 3-star hotel. This one I looked at a little bit. This 5-star hotel, it's not that good. This place does have a website, so we'll be looking at the website. And let's see what that first review says. Let's see. This is the type of city where you will not find many tourists. I didn't see one American. I loved it 11 years ago. Whoops. Um, Pretty funny. So this place has been open for a while. If they're saying 11 years ago, I guess a lot of these hotels kind of get repurposed over the years, but some of them are staying the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at some pictures. This is the front. Uh, Pretty weak front, not gonna lie, but at least it has doors with their name on it, so you can at least tell it's a business. This is one of the rooms. This is nice, black and yellow, some very contrasting but intimate colors. This is the front desk, keeping the same theme as outside, where it has this kind of like marble stuff on the side. Um, Black leather couches. This is probably where the elevators are. And here's the stairs. This is one of the bathrooms. It's got good furniture. It's got good style. Ah, that's pretty nice. This is a product shop though. Conference room. Conference room's very narrow. Red couches. Um, Leather sofas, glass table. No prohibido. Uh, Office. Durango. That's their beds. It's pretty good. Cloud magic. Ooh, that's the reviewer. It's pretty good, I would say. This is the front desk with this Miss Madam working. That is the vibe. These couches are a little bit different. Also Miss Madam working. Yeah, those are the elevators back there. Or no, that's the luggage rack. Or not the luggage rack, the bell cart. That's the bell cart. That's the elevator. So perhaps they have bell service. Or at least they could. You could always have bell service. Okay, so that's gonna do it for pictures. Let's go ahead and look at some reviews. 5 out of 5. Now I was looking to stay with my family, so I never stay at the hotel there. That being said, I have been warned. What? Boston. This is the type of city where you not find many tourists. I didn't see one American there and loved it. Now I was lucky to stay with my family, so I never stay at the hotel though. He's never been to the hotel, but he's reviewing the hotel. Good for the price. The hotel is clean and staff is very helpful. Location is prime downtown. A couple blocks from the hotel is Taquilla La Flor de Jalisco. Maybe we'll glance at that really quickly. Electric installations don't work. Rooms are dirty. No TV. Shower not working. Terrible service. Maintenance. Uh, Whatever. We left at 7 a.m. Returned at 7 p.m. Great drive. Super scenic. Beautiful town. It's a city. Not a town. It's a city. Bathroom got clogged and someone couldn't help. Hotel is more than acceptable. Genial. Great. Building is old. Furniture, whatever. Everything was clean though. Hotels doesn't have hot water and the service is bad. We're going to start to find out that a lot of hotels in Mexico perhaps don't have hot water. I think it's a little expensive for what it offers. I guess it's because of the location. Facilities are a little old. Can be busy. Uh, Something about credit cards. They accept credit cards and provide receipts, so that's good. If you are worried about safety like that. The food was good. The restaurant service was good as well. However, when I left and checked out the room, I forgot my charger. And then someone took it. but the maid said it wasn't there either. Best for the dirty. I asked for an iron. That's pretty much it. And the receptionist was rude. Well, go nice on them. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for the reviews. Let's take a look at the street view. There's a Waldo's right across the street. Hey, are you our bellman? But if you want to be. Uh, yep. They blocked out. Oh wait, no, it's just loading. Uh, it's got signs. I'm curious how much is the hotel? What's around it? What kind of market is this? Oh, this is like one of those tourist markets. Okay. I think we've seen enough. With that being said, let's go ahead and give our review of the Hotel Durango. For the location, we are going to give location a 5 stars. It is smack dab in the center of Durango, the capital. Pretty much as center as you get. So we're going to give that a 5. For the style or what it is, uh, the rooms had style, but I would say that uh the outside didn't really have style, to be honest, but the rooms inside and the front desk also had style. So we're gonna give style a 4. I think once again it's pretty moderate and modest for doing so. For pictures, there was a lot of pictures. They took pictures of the inside, the outside. There was some unrelated pictures of the area, as well as some product shots in there. That's the vibe. Grand Saloon. But like that picture's not even related. I don't know what this picture is either. But well, I think that's just how it is. So pictures we're gonna give a 4. They did pretty well, could have done better. For the reviews, this one wasn't as highly liked. Once again, good location, and that's pretty much it. Uh, a lot of people didn't mind that the hotel didn't have certain services, but they said it is completely fine. So, we're also going to say that the service was bad because some guy, I think 2 people mentioned about the service. But that is going to do that for the reviews. Let's go ahead and give that a 4. We'll give it a 4. We'll round up one. So we'll give that a 4. And then lastly, for curb appeal, it did have a curb. We did get to see it. It did exist. So we're going to give that a 4. Also going back to 2009, it's the exact same thing. So we're going to give that a 4 though. It did exist. It did have the front doors of glass that had signs on it, but could have done a little bit better. And that is going to do it for the Hotel Durango, and on to our next location. Okay, so for this place that we found the Hotel Casa Ma Elena. It is a 4-star hotel. I think this is more going to be like a house. Uh, 3.5 stars, 600 reviews. It does have a website. I keep saying we're going to look at the website. I keep forgetting, but we will look at this one. So it does have a website. For the first review, let's take a quick pick. Quick pick. Hotel is so cute. Parking is beside the hotel. There are a few restaurants close by, and downtown isn't that far. That's true. We are pretty much on the eastern side, but pretty much in the center of Durango. So we're in a good spot. Let's go ahead and look at some pictures. We have this very nice inside with a little table, skylight, some nice flooring, and a couple of different stories, as well as some doors and some style with some white and brick. And here we have a yellow and orange themed room. Here is the bathroom. 5 to a room, plus a sofa, so it could be 6. Sofa, a little desk that something about the coffee maker, pillow, the bed, and some other bed. It looks nice, but it's kind of like the showcase shots, you know? Um, bar, no, check-in, maybe? Durango, Durango, because it's the city and the state. This is a nice purple. This one could have a filter on it, but that looks nice with the colors. And here we are at the top. Nice open sky. I think it rains in the city, but for most of the time you are going to be in warmer, drier climate. So it's nice to have this open air. After all, you are in Mexico. It is 3 floors tall, 2 floors of guest rooms. There's probably a restaurant or an open area, conference area or something, courtyard. This is the courtyard. 2 beds, 2 beds, six sleep. Uh, Athens, Greece, bust. Yeah, that has to be reception. Glance right at their computer. But I think this is definitely the reception. So that's gonna do it for pictures. Let's go ahead and look at some reviews. Family atmosphere, tranquility, ceiling fan. Close. Steel and glass room doors offer little privacy. Protected parking. Good location. The only thing about this hotel is the very handsome and friendly receptionist from 2 months ago. Whoops. Who checked us in, but the dream ended the moment you entered the room. You feel like a scorpion is about to sting you. You lie down and your whole body starts itching. You look at the walls and they're peeling. I've been here for 10 minutes. I would just want to leave. Just leave. Love the atmosphere. Very peaceful and comfortable. I do agree. Cleanliness needs a lot of improvement. The walls are ajar due to humidity. You can hear everything from other rooms. The room's almost brightly lit, making it impossible to sleep. It's not the $50 I paid for it. Um, Italian. Whatever. Place is run down, bathroom leaks, smelled musty. Terrible guest service. We stayed 3 months. Uh, that's the door. Frosted glass. Very run down. The air conditioning works. The internet friendly staff. Without any major problems. Yeah, there's gonna be some problems, but without any major ones. TV just keeps looping. They don't provide service. That's the vibe. Aeropostale. Uh, broken beds full of junk. They wouldn't give me a refund for anything. Alright, I think we've seen enough of the reviews. People do not like this place. Let's go ahead and look at their website. Is it a parent company? Translate to English? I don't think so. 72 guests with 20 rooms. That's pretty tight. Interesting towel folds. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But a lot of pictures from just whatever they use and just uploaded them to both Google and their website. So, and then lastly, we didn't get to see what the front looked like, but let's see what the curved view looks like. The front from the pictures. We didn't get to see that, but uh, no. Huh, that's it. So it does have some color. It does have a little canopy that sticks out. The name does match, which is nice. And you have all this parking next door as well. It's got some good size to the building. We also saw that skylight right down the middle, so it's got some good size overall. But um, yeah, I think that's pretty good. So that is going to do it for the Hotel Casa Maylena. Let's go ahead and give it our review. For the first category of location, we are going to give it a 5 stars as well. This is also pretty much in the middle. You couldn't get any closer to the center of the city besides the other place, but this one's pretty good. Asia buffet. Only the real ones know. 2,600. Jeez. But location of 5. For the style or what it is, it's got some style, I would say. Um, it's got style. Each is a little bit different though, but it's got style. So I would say we're probably gonna give style a 4. It has some uniqueness to the architecture, and I guess each room is different, so we're going to give it a 4. For pictures, pictures did well. We got to see the courtyard, we got to see some of the rooms, the variations, different angles, things like that. So the pictures did extremely well. We are going to give them a 4 though, because they did not show the outside. We wanted to see the outside of it. Uh, sorry. For the reviews, we're going to give reviews a 3. People hated this place. There was multiple issues and the place is kind of falling apart, but it's cheap and it does have a little bit of cuteness to its style. Again, with the ceiling light and stuff. I mean, if you're just looking to get there, that's it. Uh, the reservation expired at 6 p.m. and they rented the room to someone else. Huh? Too funny. That's why you never book third party, but I always book third party. 'Cause I'm lazy. I'm a fast traveler. But we're gonna give reviews a 3. And lastly, for curb appeal, we are going to give curb appeal probably a 5. This will be our only 5, maybe. Because even though it's not impressive, we can tell that there's a parking lot. We can tell that this canopy here at least catches people that are walking on the sidewalk. You can read the title, logo, and everything makes sense. So we're going to give that what it is, which is a 5. And that is going to do it for the Hotel Casa Mayalena. And on to our next location. Clap. Okay, so for this place, we are at the Fiesta in Durango. It is a 3-star hotel, 4.5 stars, 2,500 reviews, and it does have a website, Fiesta Inn. That could be the parent company, kind of like a Comfort Inn or something like that. It's interesting to note that in this neighborhood, though, there is a lot of interesting street names, like the different countries, Republic of Dominica, Costa Rica, Mexico, Ecuador, and also JFK, which is kind of unique. But let's take a look at the first review. 3 stars. It's like I traveled to Europe. There are no queen beds. Oh well. Just push the 2 beds together and get a king, a California king. Or be comfortable sleeping in a twin. But let's go ahead and start looking at some pictures. This is the outside. It's very clear that this is a Fiesta Inn. I don't know what that says, but that's probably the restaurant. Burger King. Yeah, this seems like a corporate mashup of American and Spanish influence, perhaps. What could this possibly be a video of? Oh, it's hardly a room tour. Black furniture, easy to hide dust. White walls, matches and contrasts. Kind of feels like you're in Mexico with the sand kind of textures and stuff. That color. Buffet station, conference room. This is a divider wall, so this is actually bigger. I can imagine this and this on both sides. Hit the elevator with the shopping carts. This is a restaurant. This is a pretty nice restaurant. Looks stylish. This is probably where they serve breakfast and everything. This is the front desk. Pretty good front desk. Nice little waiting area. Yeah, I would say this is pretty good. This is probably an office door right here that leads to the back office. Or it could be right here. But this is a nice little area. I would say when people are checking in, they know where to go. Lounge as well. Um, Sink, gym, restaurant. Is this the front? Could be. Elevators. We can see the elevators. This is more of the lobby, so they have a nice red and black theme going on with their black and white sandstone type deal. Some chairs outside. I think we have seen enough. So let us go ahead and look at some reviews. Liverpool. Sounds like Europe. Department store. Tiny rooms. They shaved on their doors. Um, Coincidentally located. It's inside a mall, actually. Oh my God, there's a Walmart. So this whole thing is, oh my God, that's genius. I was saving up money on breakfast by picking up yogurt and fruit. The hotel's good. Difficulty in finding parking. No signs. Parking is in the basement of the infrastructure act for several people. It was a labyrinth. You should have just called. You should know the rooms fairly well. Not a big deal. One or two people staying in a room. Pillows are bad. Worst thing, the AC. Planning and calling a couple days ahead. Uh, because of a little dog. What happened? Oh, no dogs allowed. Dear Mr. Lopez, we are trying to use our feedback to improve day by day, but only guide dogs. Whoops. It's a great hotel, very located, great breakfast, upscale hotel with large rooms that include a king-size bed. The hotel has a free gym, restaurant, free high-speed internet, and offers beautiful views of the city. It's a little bit higher for price, $86, as compared to the 50 that we were seeing. Staff is friendly and accommodating. Nice. Well, good for them. Uh, the AC is programmed to 80 degrees. Dude, that's the perfect temperature. Who cares? Who cares? Uh, Staff is educated, well treated. Good location. Stayed there twice. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at their website, because they do have a website. Loads pretty quick. Here is a wooden front desk. Got some car themes in the background. This is the city. That is not our hotel. Is it really? No way. Decline. Whatever. Um, we've detected that you speak English. Would you want to switch to the English version? Sure. 15 minutes away from everything. Digital concierge. That just means whoever's at the front desk is answering your text. View all amenities. What do they have? Breakfast included. Gym, business center, digital check-in, concierge. That's the front desk. And that's it. So basic hotel stuff. Here's all their brands. Very interesting. And then lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at the street view. Yep, that's our hotel. Liverpool. Typical mall setting. It's gonna be pretty busy. You're gonna see the parking lot fill up completely because everybody's trying to do stuff. But oh wow, it really is. So this is the front of the building. Sears? What? I didn't know you guys were still around. But 2009. Oh, so that was over 20 years ago, or about 20 years ago, a little less. Shopping cart because there's the Walmart off to the sides, way down there. The old school Walmart logo. Play City, cinema. But this is a pretty good mall. Definitely stands out. I'm surprised you can stay at a mall. I never thought of such a thing. But yep. that is going to do it for the Fiesta Inn Express Durango. And let's go ahead and give it our review. So for location, 5-star location, 100%. This place is a mall hotel. I've never seen anything like it. I've stayed at hotels, well, going to the mall, but they're like across the street, not in the actual hotel itself, or in the actual mall. So we're gonna give that a 5. Plus we're in the center part of the city. Nice industrial area. For style or what it is, we are also going to give it a 5. Mm. That's because, again, it made sense. Everything is polished. The website looks nice. It loads well. Very professional for a chain hotel, as you would imagine from a place like that. Front desk and style. It looks pretty good. So we'll give that a 5 as well. For pictures did justice. It showed both inside, outside, around the place, inside, the different amenities, restaurants, things like that. I think one of them was of the views, but for the most part, it doesn't look like it's a complete or corporate hack. So there is some actual guest reviews here. Is there a vibe? Well, I guess not. Um, so for pictures, we're gonna give that a 5. And for reviews, um, I don't know. I still want to give it a 4. I still want to give it a 4. It's okay. I think this guy put it best. It's okay. So whatever. We're gonna give that a 4. And then lastly, for current review, we are gonna give that 5 stars. We 100% saw this thing. It stands out. It's got the appeal, logo and all. So we're gonna. Oh, right. So for our fifth and final hotel, we are going to be looking at the Hotel Million Express. There's only one S, so it's not Mission. Or it could be Mission. I don't speak Spanish, but it could be. It has 2,000 reviews, 4.5 stars, and it also has a website. It just says Hotel Mission. I'm under the impression that this is a IHG hotel, Holiday Inn Hotel, basically. So I'm waiting to kind of see that out of the website. But let's go ahead and take a look at the first review. 7 months ago, experience was excellent, but with one blemish. I don't smoke, but one of the attendants saw and they were smoking, so whatever. Let's go ahead and look at the pictures. Good out front so far. We have the logo up top, whatever these rooms are. This is the entrance. Very well lit up with a little canopy. Very modern looking design. And it also has this lit up brick chimney thing. So pretty cool. Different colors. Pretty cool. That's it from the top. This is a product video. Pretend to work at our hotel because you matter to us. Um, Nice rooms though. This is a product picture though, but this is nice rooms. Backdrop, nice bed colors, carpet, table, chair. This is a peek into the lobby. We can't see too much, but they have their own carpeting. Second floor catwalk. Bathroom. Different color, but still similar. There's a theme. There's a theme. Join us because we are like family. Feliz Navidad. Get married. Buy the scaffolding. Um, flowers, tasteful flowers to have in the lobby. But this is the front desk here. We can see some kind of nice wood design here. Two computers. Once again, the other places also saw two computers. This black area and then this smaller area to be a little bit lower. This is like the business part, I guess. Um, Table, fitness center. I am drinking a glass of water in bright red pants. Oh my gosh. Um, Buffet, workstation, path walk, and the dog. Look, I brought my chihuahua. Uh, Mexico, flag of Mexico. This is the entrance. Look, yeah, this is the mall. That's pretty cool. This is the front desk. This is the entrance. And then it's just a mall. That's so cool. Okay. I think that did it for pictures. For reviews, 5 out of 5. Guy was smoking. Highly recommended. Rooms are clean. Staff is nice. Location good. Staff is nice. We could get the room that we booked for. The room was small but clean, and the key didn't work sometimes, which is common in hotels. Sometimes the keys just don't work, and parking. We walked into the nearby restaurant. I think it was a Holiday Inn. I also think it's a Holiday Inn. My reservation was not found. She said the computer deleted the reservations at 5. Check-in wasn't confirmed by the customer. That happened at the other place too. Huh. I wonder why. Usually, audit happens at midnight and then like 3 in the morning. I had a pleasant experience. Staff was nice. Breakfast mediocre. Close to the airport, city center, and historical sites, which may be inconvenient. Wow. Wonder why. Parking lot's busy. Breakfast buffet. Too nice. Uh, Towels were old. Uh, U.S. passport. Oh, you didn't have your photo ID. You didn't have your photo ID, you bozo. That's how you check into a hotel. And you're also going to need a card for incidental. And why a credit card needed on file? Because if you break something, they have to charge the card. Wi-Fi is bad, and the rooms are small. So, whatever. Let's look at the website. Again, it could be a Holiday Inn. More likely than not. Error 404. What if we just do hotelmissions.com? Oh, here we go. Destinations that inspire, stays that last. Mission Hotels. See all hotels. Let's see if we can find ours. Hotel Mission Express. Durango. Here we go, but we can't click anything. So I wonder why that is. Anyway, lastly, let's go ahead and look at the street view. We already know this thing's gonna pop. And there it is. This is a new building. But that is our building for sure. This goes back 2020, 2015. This wasn't a thing yet. I don't know what that was, but before 2015, this was not a hotel. And then Holiday Inn decided to build a place very sleek, big, and modern. They're kind of copy and pasted style throughout, and so that's how you found yourself in Mexico with the Hotel Mission Express. Huh. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and give our review of the Hotel Mission Express. For the location, we are going to give a location probably a 3. It's a little bit further on the end, still on the main street though, but it's a little further from the city center than what somebody may want to be. And it's not in a mall like the other place was. So we're going to give that a 3. With the style or what it is, it's got style. Unfortunately, it's that corporate, very sleek looking modern style that's being copied and pasted, but that is a style. And so we're going to give style probably a 4. It also had a front to it that we got to see. We didn't get to see too much of the lobby though, but I think it still has some sort of style, even if I may not agree with it. For pictures, there was quite a bit of product pictures. Um, but the pictures did fine. I would say the pictures did fine. So we're gonna give pictures a 4. There was some product pictures. Oof. But we got to see what we wanted to see, which was good. For the reviews, uh, good staff, but some people complained just because of things outside their control or something's regional to the area. So, like the one guy complained about not having a photo ID at check-in. So, some of these people, it's kind of like whatever. So we're actually going to give the reviews a 4. Got bed by uh nothing in the gym. Well, we'll give that a 3. They could have done a little bit more. This guy, where was he? This guy also got an error 404 from 8 years ago. So it seems that this is an ongoing problem that they just can't get their website or whatever to be looking out. So that's gonna do it for the reviews. We'll probably give the reviews a 3. And then lastly, for curb appeal, we got to see that when it was built, very distinguished building. 2015, we got to learn about the history just off the street view alone. So we're gonna give curb appeal a 5 stars. And that is going to do it for the Hotel Mission Express. And on to our final segment of reviewing all of the hotels that we saw today. All right, so here we are at the Municipal Unit of Administration of General Guadalupe, who was a Spanish independent fighter who created the United Mexican States. Um, so that's why it's named after him. But we are here to give our final decision on the places that we saw today. I'm going to go ahead and put those stats up on the board. If you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to follow along and subscribe for more. I do upload pretty often, so please be tuned for that. And with that being said, be sure to tune in next time when we look at another random city in the world and see what it has to offer. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you then.